IPL Champions. They had Gilchrist, Rohit Sharma, Steyn, and Andrew Symonds on the same team. They had 47,000 fans screaming their name in Hyderabad. But just 3 years after winning the title, every single one of those players went unpaid. The owners were broke. And the BCCI? They made a move that a court would later call illegal and premature. This is the untold story of Deccan Chargers, IPL's most tragic franchise. Chapter 1: The biggest gamble in IPL history. January 2008. A media company called Deccan Chronicle Holdings, they ran a newspaper, not a sports empire, paid $107 million for the Hyderabad franchise. That made them one of the most expensive bids in the inaugural IPL auction. They assembled a super team: Gilchrist, Symonds, Afridi, Herschelle Gibbs, VVS Laxman as captain. On paper, unbeatable. On the pitch in 2008, dead last. 2 wins from 14 games. Their star man Andrew Symonds left mid-season for Australia duty. Their captain VVS Laxman got injured after just 6 matches. It was a disaster. Chapter 2: The internal war. After 2008's embarrassment, things got messy inside the dressing room. Shahid Afridi went on Pakistani TV channel Geo News and publicly blamed captain VVS Laxman for their poor performance, calling him an ineffective leader. Laxman, a legend of Indian cricket, was furious. The management sacked Afridi. Then they did something that shocked Laxman even more. Without warning him in advance, they named Adam Gilchrist as captain for 2009. Laxman reportedly decided he would never play for Deccan again. But here's what nobody talks about: Laxman had already quietly sacrificed something huge for this franchise. In 2008, he was eligible to be the icon player, a status that would have earned him millions extra. He voluntarily gave it up so the team could have more money to buy better players. And this is how they repaid him. Chapter 3: The 2009 Miracle. Complete reset. New jersey. New logo. New captain. The IPL moved to South Africa in 2009 to avoid a clash with Indian elections. And in the foreign soil, something extraordinary happened. Deccan Chargers went from dead last to IPL champions in one single year. In the semi-final against table toppers Delhi Daredevils, Gilchrist smashed an unbelievable 85 off just 35 balls. Then in the final against RCB, with Kohli, Kallis, and Uthappa in the lineup, it was a spinner from Bhubaneswar named Pragyan Ojha who bowled RCB out for 137. Deccan won by 6 runs. A team that won 2 games in 2008 was now lifting the trophy. Chapter 4: The slow collapse. 2010 is to 4th place. 2011 is to 7th place. 2012, last again. Behind the scenes, Deccan Chronicle Holdings was drowning in debt. Banks had lent them massive sums, and investigations would later reveal alleged irregularities in those dealings. By mid-2012, they couldn't pay the player's second salary installment of 13 crore rupees. They asked the BCCI for an extension. Then another. Then they tried to sell the franchise through a public auction, and received exactly one bid. A real estate company offered 4.5 billion rupees plus equal debentures. The owner's bank rejected the split payment structure. Before they could even renegotiate, the BCCI called an emergency meeting and terminated the franchise on 15 September 2012. The same day the auction failed. Chapter 5: The 4,814 rupees bombshell. BCCI found guilty. Here's the twist nobody saw coming. Deccan Chronicle fought the termination in court. For 8 years, the case dragged through arbitration. Then on the 17th of July 2020, a full 8 years after being thrown out, an arbitrator ruled that the BCCI's termination was illegal and premature. They had pulled the plug on the same day the auction failed, without giving the owners any reasonable time to cure their breaches. The ruling ordered the BCCI to pay 4,814 crore rupees, that's over $640 million. Deccan Chronicle had bought the franchise for $107 million and were now potentially set to receive 6 times that in damages. But then in 2021, the Bombay High Court overturned that arbitration award, saying Deccan had clearly breached its own obligations. The legal battle? It may still not be over. Today, the Hyderabad franchise lives on as Sunrisers Hyderabad, sold for just 85 crore rupees per year to Sun TV in 2012. A fraction of the $107 million Deccan once paid. The blue jersey is gone. The charging bull is gone. But one fact remains, they were IPL champions. And no court order, no unpaid salary, and no financial scandal can ever take that away.